After 2 years and a half in autosport, did you reach the level you expected when you begin in the category?
Thanks a lot. Misano was fantastic. I'm quite happy about my level because I improve a lot from the first season, and I'm quite fast. I'm not so bad. Sincerely, if I have to say, is what I expect is for me is difficult because I don't know what I expect from the beginning. You know, I have a lot of work to do for improve because anyway, the top guys are stronger than me. But sometimes when I feel good with the car and when I know well the track, I'm not so far. So already is quite good. And also I try to be concentrate, regular, don't make mistakes because you know in this type of races is very important. But anyway, I'm quite happy.
A completely different question is: you were a sportsman of high level in motor racing. You won all the titles. How do you compare what you did then physically, in physical preparation, food, etc., with the endurance racing in a car now? Is it very much a difference, or is it?
In base of my experience with the motorcycle, is more difficult physically. You need to train harder because, especially in the last 10 years, MotoGP become very difficult, and you need to train a lot. Especially so, because with MotoGP you need to be light because it's very important, but you need to have power, and also it's very important the breath. You need to train a lot running, bicycle, because ride the MotoGP at the limit for more than 40 minutes for the race is very tough. It's very difficult. But anyway, also with the car it's not easy. And I have to change a little bit my training from the motorcycle because a lot of muscle work in another way. For example, in the car is very important the neck, that in the bike is less important. And also in the car is very important to the ear because you have to push a lot, especially in the brake. So this I change a bit my training. And anyway, I continue to train every day for race with the car. It's also very difficult about the concentration because a lot of time, like in the long races, you have to drive also for 2 hours in a row. And it's difficult, especially after the first 1 hour 15, start to be difficult to keep the concentration and try to remain regular without making mistakes. Because MotoGP is more bam, you know, it's 40 minutes, so you give everything. I am old, unfortunately. Here the disadvantage with the car compared to the motorcycle is less.
You will do Le Mans in a few weeks. What's your ultimate goal in autosport?
I'm very happy because it's one of my targets when I start to race with the cars. It's the most famous race in the world, and I'm very curious to be there. Last year I did the Road to Le Mans, so I know the track and I enjoy a lot. So I think that the 24-hour will be great, and we see. We hope to be competitive, to try to fight for the podium.
And your ultimate goal it was to make Le Mans, or you have other ambition, maybe sportive, to win a championship, or to win a big race like here, the 24 Hours of Spa? You can win it overall.
No, for sure the target is win, and win important races like Le Mans, Spa, or Bathurst, or also Misano, for example. Or anyway, be a good GT driver and try to fight for the podium everywhere. And but you know, when you arrive in the cars, yes, one of my targets is try to race in Le Mans, and after I know the 24 hour of Spa, that is less famous, but with this type of cars is the big race. Also Bathurst, for example. I want to race in the Nürburgring, in the Nordschleife, but after you have to do the license, so it's a little bit more complicated, unfortunately. But for sure, the target is try to be more competitive.
How difficult it is to be so famous?
It's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to manage. For example, when you are at the races, you have a lot of things to do. You need to keep the concentration. You have to work with the guys to understand the way to go faster. But at the same time, you need to take some moment, some time for the fans. Because especially in Italy, it's difficult because I have a lot of people. But at the end, it's great to arrive at Grand Prix in a circuit, and you have the fun, you have the people. For follow me, a lot of people start to follow this type of races, and I think that if become more famous, is beautiful for everybody. And also, I mean, last week we were here in Spa before the start, and you have 80,000 people, the grandstand is full, so I'm very happy that if I can help a little bit.
Next year you will be 46, so big age. You have to choose between battles and make your birthday at home. You already decide or not, and you want to continue until you fix a date, or you say to your girlfriend, at 50 I stopped, or...
I want to race with the cars 10 years. This is my target. But it depends very much from the result and also from what I feel. If I like, I enjoy, and I can be competitive, why not? I like to race, and it's always my life, so I hope to continue more than 50 years.
And then my last question, congratulations as well for the victory in Misano. You did it with Maxime. You seem to get along very well as drivers, but also as men, as friends. I saw the pictures of your ranch a couple of days before Misano. What makes Maxime so special for you?
I like this part of the car racing because when you are in the same car, you have a particular relationship with your teammate, really, because you are there for the same target, you know. And sincerely, I have a good relationship. I met a lot of good guys here, a lot of good drivers, also personally. But with Maxime is special because he's very funny, and we have a similar character under a lot of point of view. So I'm very happy to share the car with him, and I hope that we can continue for some other season. Also because he's very fast. This is important.
Thank you.